Were you ever bullied in school? Did your parents ever tell you to stand up to the bullies? Did they try to teach you how to defend yourself against the bullies? This is what happened to Fezzik the Giant. Some of you may know him from the movie The Princess Bride. He's tall and intimidating on the outside and kind and caring on the inside. But do you know how he got that way? In the excerpt I'm going to read you from the book The Princess Bride, his parents teach him how to fight so that he can defend himself against his bullies. Turkish women are famous for the size of their babies. The only happy newborn ever to weigh over 24 pounds upon entrance was the product of a southern Turkish union. Turkish hospital records list a total of 11 children who weighed over 20 pounds at birth, and 95 more who weighed between 15 and 20. Now, all 106 cherubs did what babies usually do at birth. They lost 3 or 4 ounces, and it took the better part of a week for them to gain it totally back. More accurately, 105 of them lost weight just before they were born. Now, Fezzik. His first afternoon, he gained a whole pound. A healthy baby doubles his birth weight in about 6 months and triples it in a year. When Fezzik was a year old, he weighed 85 pounds. He wasn't fat, understand. He looked like a perfectly normal, strong 85-pound kid. Not all that normal, actually. He was pretty hairy for a 1-year-old. But at the time he reached kindergarten, he was ready to shave. He was the size of a normal man by this time, and all the other children made his life miserable. At first, naturally, they were scared to death of him. Even then, he looked pretty fierce. But once they found out he was a marshmallow, they weren't about to let that opportunity pass them up. "Bully, bully," they taunted Fezzik during the morning yogurt break. "I'm not," Fezzik would say out loud. To himself, he would go, "Woolly, woolly." He would never dare consider himself a poet, because he wasn't anything like that. He just loved rhymes. Anything you said out loud, he would rhyme it inside. Sometimes the rhymes made sense, sometimes they didn't. Fezzik never cared much about sense. All that mattered was the sound. "Coward." "I'm not." "Then fight," one of them would say, and would swing all he had at Fezzik in the stomach, confident that all Fezzik would do was go, "Ugh," and stand there because he never hit back, no matter what you did to him. "Ugh!" Another swing, another, a good swift punch to the kidney, maybe a swift kick to the knee. It would go on like that until Fezzik would burst into tears and run away. One day at home, Fezzik's father called, "Come here." Fezzik, as always, obeyed. "Dry your tears," his mother said. 2 children had beaten him very badly just before. He did what he could to stop from crying. "Fezzik, this can't go on," his mother said. "They must stop picking on you." "I don't mind so much," Fezzik said. "Well, you should mind," his father said. He was a carpenter with big hands. "Come on outside. I'm going to teach you how to fight." "Please, I don't want—" "Obey your father." They trooped out to the backyard. "Make a fist," his father said. Fezzik did his best. His father looked at his mother, and then up at the heavens. "He can't even make a fist!" His father said, "He's trying. He's only 6. Don't be so hard on him." Fezzik's father cared greatly for his son, and he tried to keep his voice soft so Fezzik wouldn't burst out crying. But it wasn't easy. "Honey," Fezzik's father said, "look, when you make a fist, you don't put your thumb inside your fingers. You keep your thumb outside your fingers. Because if you keep your thumb inside your fingers and you hit somebody, what will happen is you will break your thumb. And that isn't good, because the whole object of hitting somebody is to hurt the other guy, not yourself." "But I don't want to hurt anybody, Daddy." "I don't want you to hurt anyone either, Fezzik. But if you know how to take care of yourself, and they know that you know, they won't bother you anymore." "I don't mind so much." "Well, we do," his mother said. "They shouldn't pick on you, Fezzik, just because you need a shave." "Back to the fist," his father said. "Have we learned how?" Fezzik made a fist again, this time with the thumb on the outside. "He's a natural learner," his mother said. She cared for him as greatly as his father did. "Now hit me," Fezzik's father said. "No, I don't want to." Hit your father, Fezzik.
Maybe he doesn't know how to hit, Fezzik's father said.
Maybe not. Fezzik's mother shook his head sadly.
Watch, honey, Fezzik's father said. See? Simple. You just make a fist like you already know, and then pull back your arm a little, and aim for where you want to land, and let go.
Show your father what a natural learner you are, Fezzik's mother said. Make a punch. Hit him a good one. Fezzik made a punch toward his father's arm.
Fezzik's father stared up at the heavens in frustration.
He came close to your arm, Fezzik's mother said, quickly before her son's face a big cloud. That was very good for a start, Fezzik. Tell him what a good start he made, she said to her husband.
It was in the general right direction, Fezzik's father managed. If only I'd been standing 1 yard farther to the west, it would have been perfect.
I'm very tired, Fezzik said. When you learn so much so fast, you get so tired. I do anyway. Please, may I be excused? Not yet, Fezzik's mother said.
Honey, please, hit me, really hit me, try. You're a smart boy. Hit me a good one, Fezzik's father begged.
Tomorrow, Daddy, I promise. Tears began to form.
Crying's not going to work, Fezzik! His father exploded. It's not going to work on me, and it's not going to work on your mother. You're going to do what I say, and what I say is you're going to hit me. And if it takes all night, we're going to stand right here. And if it takes all week, we're going to stand right here. And if it splat,